All right, and we're back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Golden Reach. This is session number 7, I do believe. As always, before we hit the recap and everything else, I would like to thank the Fiechter brothers, Makai Symphony, Serpent Sound Studios, the Vault of Ambience, Adrian von Ziegler, Ivan Duch, Alexander Nakarada. I don't think did I miss anyone? Nope. These are the ones for their music. The music they've provided makes the specific scenery and things that I like to do practically possible. I also would like to thank the artists for their drawings. Today we're missing Esmeray, actually, as the player has stuff to do. However, I would like to thank her nonetheless for drawing her own character. I'd like to thank Chiara, the player behind Zoria, for drawing Hakim, Sinata, and Zoria, for drawing our profile picture, or avatar, as you want to call it, the background art, and a few different scenes that will come in the future. I would like to thank that line for drawing my own icon and Xavier's, and lastly, I would like to thank Tora PNG for drawing Josena's portrait. To recap what happened last session, the party was introduced to the Brotherhood in Arms, which are a small-time group, or a big-time, we're not sure yet, of people who are dedicated to the defense of Port Tigridia, all 3 ports rather, and they have claimed that they have organizations in the other 2 cities, I mean. These people were introduced to be 4 people within the chapter of the central city, at least, and they claimed that there are only 4 of them because of a devastating event that happened recently, and they lost a lot of people throughout. During the period of time, they decided to scout out other possible talent, and they found our friends, who have chosen to call themselves the... What did you guys choose to call yourself? The Ivory Talon. Who have chosen to call themselves the Ivory Talon later, but they started off as simply the Reachers for no reason at all, because they were part of the Golden Reach. Haha, it was a name that I invented. Anyways, they seeked out the party and eventually made contact, gave the party a job. The party has proven to be good enough at their job, and they were officially inducted. After a specific period of time of back and forth between talking to these people, generally understanding what's going on, etc., they went back to the tavern and discussed their actual nickname or group name or what they want to be called. Figured out what they wanted to do, and they sat there for a little bit, decided that they don't want to chase leads for now. They want to relax for a little bit, and they decided to go, literally speaking, ghost busting, which took them to a bay, or rather a dock, I mean. And in the dock, they have they have seen a ghost that has just been an urban legend, so to speak. Followed it for a while. The ghost went over towards the end, the edge of a beach on the area, and just looked over towards what appears to be an island all the way over, around a kilometer-ish down the horizon. It's not that far off. You can see it from the beach pretty easily in the moonlight and everything. And as they stared off towards the spot, they kind of realized that that's where the ghost is going. I think the ghost turned around, spoke to them, and told them that he is bound to the mortal world and cannot move on as a soul to the afterlife due to something binding his mortal body, or mortal vessel, basically, so to speak, into the mortal universe. The party accepted helping, as they weren't really offered a choice. They just decided that they wanted to help. And they are currently on a boat with some random elf they found on basically the side of the dock at night, who seem to just be sleepless and sitting there, to go to that island. The island is rumored to be the crashing place of a multitude of different ships when the lighthouse is turned off for reasons related to wind, storms, etc. And as they approached, it appeared that there's a very, very obvious ship that was stuck at the side of the rocky path of this tiny island. That's where we left off, and that's where we're going to pick up from. All right, so
Still at sea. Oh, sorry.
You're approaching the You're approaching the island ever so slowly.
Okay.
Let me get the music in.
I was probably distracted at the back, at the head of the ship, at the back of the boat, just singing sea shanties.
Yeah, you're also like rowing with
Yeah.
with the elf.
That's the part of sea shanties to keep everyone in rhythm, I believe.
It sometimes is the purpose of sea shanties, yes.
Multifunction.
You know, just
The bot is
Drum
kind of quiet, so
would work.
I'd request that you bump it
yes,
up a
I
little
will
bit.
bump it up. I have it muted from previous sessions, those previous encounters.
Mm-hmm.
They were just most likely touching water.
Mm-hmm. They were
So
just
that help with
kinda-
the rowing.
Holdo kind of looks at you for a second and is like, well, I do not have any extra barrels. She has them. You can just relax, really. I'll be there when we
I'll also look over the railing. Or
Okay.
the closest thing we have to a railing.
As you guys approach towards the island, the fog cloud that was looming into the horizon starts to get thicker and thicker, kind of almost as if you're going through it. And as you approach the island and get closer, you can see that there is a very, very obvious ship on this that's kind of tilted on the side of the island on a bunch of rocks, looking like it made some sort of crash landing in that place. The place seems to be strewn with bones and a few other random bits and pieces of what used to be sailing equipment around you. And as you kind of get closer, you can see that the side of the ship brandishes the name the Camilla. The place itself doesn't seem to have a whole lot going on besides just basic island stuff, you know, rocks, bits and pieces. And yeah, you eventually arrive. I'm going to hit the Shmeppy button for you guys to just show up. And as you guys get closer, you can discuss between one another for a little bit. I have to be right back.
Well, how many times have you guys been, sailing? Or personally, how many times have you seen the water and sailed? Because I don't usually do that.
Well, I've been on
Yes, in the sails a few times,
couple
but
of times, yeah.
I've been on the boat before.
I just deal with continent related stuff. Not really think much.
Trips with fog.
The water is fairly clear. You can see all the way to the bottom.
It's not very deep where we are. Either.
No, also before.
Yes, but it's fairly shallow water. We're not out there on the sea.
Yeah, but it is still nice to be able to see the floor. The sky doesn't have that property. You can see the ceiling.
It's space, though. Wouldn't you be thinking of space? Not space. Stars. This ocean of stars.
Is that a ceiling? Or is that just another ocean to be explored?
Can you fly a ship there?
Maybe.
Mind flayers would like to know your location.
It's nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Do the stars reflect in the water?
Kinda. As you approach the island, like you guys are almost there now, the stars kinda stop reflecting into the water because fog.
Well, but if they were, Zoria would like put her hand into the water and just.
Yeah, as you're approaching it,
Waves.
they just kind of like stopped reflecting because water after a little bit.
Sure.
Or because fog, I mean, not water. Anyway. Alright, so you guys are there now. Holdo kind of like hoists the ship near the land. It seems to be very like slopey, so you can actually just get the little thingy to just park itself onto the land using the waves. Considering that there is a bit of an ebb and flow going on right now. You eventually just land yourself into like the spot, and he just looks at you guys, and he looks at the sky for a little bit, and looks back at you and is like, well, I'm going to wait here for a little bit. You go on ahead. You can come back whenever. I'll be here.
Hold on, I have a little bit of a question. Are there any known reports of bandits or pirates using this ship of some sort of cache or general place for an anchoring?
Not that I heard of. Look, kind of points off towards the broken ship in your sight. I was like, as you can see, the place is practically shattered and crumbled. I don't think anyone would be stupid enough to try and step into it. We've heard ghost tales in the place.
Checks out, but
Good
they're
luck-
always
good luck in there,
people
though.
are crazy enough.
Good luck in there.
Well, then thank you, and don't forget to make yourself comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to
Just
try and
kinda-
keep warm. This night looks a bit nippy for sure.
He looks at you with a gentle smile. Well, as a moon elf, I don't really feel the cold. You go on ahead.
That's quite special.
Lucky
Well,
bastard.
take peace in your comfortable, not warmth.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'll need to ask Hakim a question very quickly.
Yes.
Hakim, how do pirates and bandits use an island as cache?
Well, I mean, if it's a very difficult to land on or traverse island, and I'm sure there are some nooks and crannies where you could easily store a chest and hide it for safekeeping.
Sorry to cut in, but if you look at the Schmidt for a second, this is kind of the direction the ship is sloping towards. It's kind of sloping down, not very heavily to the point where anything would fall over, just kind of leaning on that side.
So yeah, less of a just nesting place and more of a hide your treasure place.
The joke was, Sonata didn't know what a C-A-C-H-E
Oh, a cache.
was, and thought you said C-A-S-H.
Ah.
So she was asking, how do you use the land as currency?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Hakim didn't catch that. Despite
I know,
his
it's-
passive insight of 16. But,
It's hard to pronounce identical words separately.
yeah, it is very hard to pronounce those words differently.
Anyway, so Sonata's preemptively just lit her spear. So now she has a giant glow stick.
Are the stories about pirates true? Do they bury their treasure and then make pretty funny treasure maps?
I've never met a pirate, but I don't see why a pirate wouldn't do that.
Fair point.
Bad thing about being a pirate is you can never be a pirate out in public. Unless it's already too late for them. Unless, you would be a pirate with a very silver tongue or something like that. I don't know.
But doesn't that make it more interesting? You get to be a pirate in secret.
I mean, yeah, but it makes it hard for other people to ask if pirates bury their treasure because pirates don't talk about pirate things.
Oh yeah, okay, fair point. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, there are some reports on piracy, but most of them swing.
I guess we're moving forward.
Yeah, we should check out this ship. Seems promising. Maybe it is a pirate ship after all.
Maybe we can find a treasure map.
Yes, I will be taking the middle.
Well, I've only seen one person get permanently stuck as a ghost on this island. Do you
The
think
place-
this treasure might be cursed?
Xavier, you might want to move. You two just know. Anyways, the ship is sloping downwards, but not enough for you guys to just like kind of willingly climb over. You might have to like boost each other up or something.
Does anybody have a climbing hook and rope?
Also, you know, let me go ahead and. These are rocks.
Everyone's just like,
enemy
oh,
walking
we have my
from
lost
the
ghost.
sky.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
These are rocks.
Ghosts appear. Roll initiative.
That comes later.
Yes. Oh no, the banshee.
Ah.
Oh, you fucking wish.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can like hoist, or you know, someone could like hoist one of us up and then tie a rope to up on the ship somewhere, and we could all climb up after that.
That is possible, yeah.
Let me just
suggesting
check if I have
party.
rope.
Can you give me a boost?
I have some rope, I think. Give me a second.
Okay.
Xavier's asking for a boost.
Never mind. I do
Yeah.
not have rope.
Okay, I'll boost Xavier
I do
up.
have rope.
Okay.
Rope.
Nice. Good
I
job,
also have
Serpent.
rope.
Good job,
Yeah, look, it's-
people. You guys,
Oh look, we're adventurers.
you guys
Okay.
aren't scholars like me. You guys actually carry rope.
It is basically 15 feet high up.
Wait,
so-
What do you mean? How do you even venture outside of the city without a rope? That's you being a dumb scholar, my friend.
I wasn't out of
You're an explorer.
town for long.
What do you mean?
But I
Yeah,
wasn't out of town for
if
long.
you're out in the forest, you want to tie up your stuff real high to a tree so the bears don't get it.
Yeah,
But
and you should be a
bears
scholar and you know
climb.
that. You're an explorer.
Don't bears climb? Or am I
Yeah,
misunderstanding
but
you?
if you like
Look at
pull
me.
it up, they can't reach up that high.
Ah,
Fair enough. I've never had a run-in with bears, so I guess you can count me lucky then.
so, anyways, Sonata, you're boosting Xavier up, right?
Yes.
Boom.
Roll an athletics check.
I mean, she's not gonna fail.
Yeah, I would like you to roll an acrobatics check.
No, I'm not. what do you
Is
mean?
this athletics?
Oh!
No, he needs to roll acrobatics to see if he can actually like not.
Okay, I'm not
Slide
20ing
off.
someone up on the boat, apparently.
Yeah. So Sonata kind of like you reach down and you put your foot like in between her hands, kind of like while she does a bit of a net shape with her hands and fingers interlocked. And as you put your hand on her shoulder, she just kind of pushes you upwards, and you grab onto the side of the ship, but like you almost do, and then you see yourself being boosted even further, and you just land flat on your back on the ship itself.
Did you get up there okay? I had a bit of a thud.
That was too much of a boost, my friend, but yeah, I got it. Thank you.
You can walk it off. I don't think it's so much a bad thing then.
I'm gonna
Sorry
start. I'm
about
taking
this surprise though.
the rope that I have, just tied somewhere, rough, and then through the
Okay.
rope.
You tie it to one of the not rotten-looking pieces of wood on the railing of the ship,
And just
and you
throw
toss
it.
it down.
Also, what do I see behind me?
Okay, you turn around and you see. I'm just gonna straight up clear the whole area, clear the whole area up. The brown stuff are barrels and like objects and bits and pieces and broken pieces of wood, etc. They generally make difficult terrain if you try to walk through them. The orange area is just the door towards the room, which I may have completely forgotten to just do this too. There we go. And
And
the other
you
orange
said,
area are the staircase. Is the staircase downwards?
And you
So-
said the boat is so to speak tilted towards us.
It's tilting a little bit to the side, like you know when you can tilt your head to the side a little bit, same thing. Towards where you guys are
Okay,
right
so
now,
it
yeah.
is tilted towards us. Nice.
Do we need to
Uh,
roll to get up on the boat, or do we just get up?
I don't think any of you need to roll anything. No, you can just climb up.
Okay,
Back off.
up we go.
Can you mark where the rope is, just in case combat ensues on the ship, and then we need to jump up and down, maybe? I don't know. Get shoved up and down.
Sure. I'll just give me a second. I'll just go ahead and just mark this as rope. The blue spot is the rope.
Yep. We all totally climbed up at that spot.
Yeah, and you kind of like spread out a little bit. Okay, around you, you see the bits and pieces of a once valiant ship, broken down to its pier. The sails are non-existent, torn by the winds and stolen by the air. The barrels and bits and pieces of broken wood items and stuff. Even the spread of what appears to be a couple of swords and weapons and spears, and even a bow with a few arrows shooting downwards, hanging from a tiny rope from the from the crow's nest upwards, seem to indicate that this ship has suffered some sort of tragedy. Near you, you see the staircase down into the bottom deck of the ship, wide open, as if the door has been taken away by a storm. Upwards, you see a staircase leading towards the helm of the ship, and a door that appears to be leading into the captain's room.
So Nata investigates the helm.
Okay,
I'm coming along.
alright, Xavier goes along.
There's no way you can miss her. She's carrying a bright spear.
Okay, you cast light in your spear. Got it.
I guess that once we got on land.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Do I see anything interesting around the helm?
As you tie the corner towards the helm and like walk past this big barricade of wood, you see what appears to be a strange figure moving the helm around. It's incorporeal, kind of almost transparent. Looks at you and waves. Before this,
I wave back.
it vanishes. Makes you even
That's
question
rude.
whether you saw it or not.
You
Well, this
saw
is the
that,
first
right?
ghost I've seen tonight, so I'm not questioning I've seen it, I'm just questioning where it's gone. He left without waving me hello, without saying a word. That's rude.
Ah, that's what ghosts do usually, as I've heard. You know.
You have a lot of experience with ghosts.
I'm not believing them. I'm still believing they're just some kind of a scientifically proven thing, but you can just make ghosts with water vapor and stuff like that. But yeah,
Scientifically explain the shape-shifting box we found.
I don't know about that one.
Can I see anything around the wheel?
Cobwebs.
Cobwebs. I shall not disturb those. There's nothing up in the helm of the rotten wood then.
Not much, no. There are a couple of barrels and like chests that look completely rotten by wood. You might
At
want to
the
look into
room,
these if you'd like to.
I depart from the helm.
Okay. In the meantime, Zoria, Jocelyn, and Hakim, what are the three of you doing?
After walking around a little bit, and I see this door, I would like to try and open it.
I'll
Uh,
I
join
would
her.
like to join. Yeah, I was about to say that, but you beat me to
Okay,
it because I had to
so-
go to the toilet.
right, all three of you decide to walk up to the door and try to open it. As the three of you kind of like walk towards it, all three hands reach the doorknob, and like you guys kind of look at each other.
So
It's,
romantic.
a little awkward. You first. So like gesture towards the doorknob.
Yeah, but which you?
Which you? There's two of us.
Plural. Yeah, plural.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
well, I'll let Drusilla go first.
Okay.
I'll try open it then.
All right. You try opening the door, and it appears to be completely barricaded by something.
Do we get Sonata for it?
Like the door opens up, that it pushes a little bit further, but like such a tiny bit, you can't even see a thing inside. It does smell kind of rotten from inside, but not enough to overwhelm you or anything, right? Like that. And it seems to be just completely barricaded by something. There is something really heavy on the other side. Like it's not even kind of moving when you're shoving against it or anything.
think we have to get Sinatra for this one.
Not a dare.
Sinatra was up at the helm when you were doing that. Talking to Xavier about something.
Yeah, but he should be able to hear us.
Maybe if you call out.
Which is what I did.
Sinatra, do you hear them?
I probably did. I probably had a conversation about ghosts being really rude.
Yeah, we're talking about that.
And I hurry on down.
Okay.
You called to me?
This door seems to be a bit rough. Would you mind?
Or take a step
Not
back.
at all, not at all. Sorry, would you stand to your left just a little bit?
To my left?
Alright, whichever. Charge!
Whoosh.
So he just kind of like takes a step back and Sinatra just runs.
And you see Tsunade just barreling across the ship.
Okay then.
Alright, Sinatra charges in like a mad bull. Make an athletics check.
Oh, cool. 20.
20. Sinatra.
Yeah?
Make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. Okay, you run forwards towards the door and you bash it with your shoulder very hard. It pushes a little bit in, but it shoves you backwards so hard you almost tip over. There is something extremely heavy on the other side.
Perhaps we could try pulling the door.
Hakim, you're intelligent enough to know that this door opens in.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
But like rip it out.
Yes, that
Perhaps.
was the plan.
That was totally the plan.
Would tend also to be incendiary.
Yeah, but maybe we should do that as a last resort, as the ship is made out of the incendiary
The
material.
idea to
that-
set fire to mouldy wood that we are currently standing on.
I mean, I guess it could keep the flames in check.
Josina,
Yes.
let me tell them make an intelligence check. Just pure intelligence.
Me as well?
No, just her.
Just Joseph?
To this. 1. No, 7.
7, okay. You look at the wood and you think, yeah, this is flammable.
Is what?
Flammable.
Flammable. We're burning the
Actually,
city, baby.
considering this is foggy.
Wait,
right?
I
Foggy.
have an idea, you guys. There's like a little. We can't look inside, but there's like a little opening, right?
A tiny one, yeah.
Cool. Can I turn into a spider using my wild shape and
Sure.
go through?
I want to highlight that will like remove your last check of vulture, I believe. You get 2 of them? Yes?
Recharges
for
on a
short
short rest, though.
Oh, so you short? Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
We're good. I completely forgot it's short, not long. Okay. You managed to crawl your way inside. Yeah, it's really dark in there. It's extremely dark, actually.
I have dark vision.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Wait, do
Not
spiders
even the
have
dark vision?
I mean, I
No,
guess.
as soon as I'm inside, I would like turn back. I still have a wild shape. I'll be fine.
Okay. You shift back into good old Zoria.
Yep.
Let me just casually go ahead and do this.
Pretty sure spiders have dark vision for 30 feet.
They do? I have no idea. I'll be honest with you.
Mhm. They do.
Move yourself up in there if you can see the spot.
Sure.
Give me
Amazing.
a second, I'm
Where's
just-
the door? I'll just assume like here.
Yay, give me a moment.
Ah, cool.
Does have 30 feet of dark vision.
Hmm?
Spider does have 30 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, I already said that.
And I'm just confirming. You know, second opinion.
Okay.
Thank you.
Inside, you see in front of you this wrecked room, and as you transform back, a strange stench overwhelms you super hard. Make a Constitution save.
Ugh.
Using
Oh,
spider
no.
stats.
No, I turned back.
Turned back, okay.
19.
You managed to hold in your puke, but it was so overwhelming, you were almost certain that this would have made you belch out everything inside of your stomach if you didn't manage to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Around you appears to be this dark, dingy room, and as you look around you, you see this little desk all the way in there, and the bed to the side. And right in the wall between the bed and the desk lies a skeleton.
Sorry, I would just kind of shriek.
A skeleton stuck with a spear into the center of the wall.
Doria, you're okay in there.
This is so gross. Ew,
Yeah.
ew, ew.
Behind you appears to be the skeleton is also appears to have a tiny scimitar, not tiny, like a normal sized scimitar under it. Behind you appears to be a really, really large wardrobe that was put up to barricade this door.
Okay.
Around you, the room itself seems to be full of strange items. Sacks and chests and a few other things. Looks like this person was trying to hoard out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if they barricaded themselves inside.
But then why the fuck are they stabbed?
Why?
Yes,
Well,
we
indeed.
have a closed room mystery on our hands here.
So what did you do?
I'm gonna think of a wild shape that might be strong enough to move the wardrobe.
Maybe
So the
it's
others
easier
are
to
free
move
to
the
do
wardrobe from
something.
the inside.
I mean, I can
What's
try. You wanna guess?
your 8.
10.
Oh wow.
Stronger than me.
Actually not. Weak.
Sure, I'll guidance myself and I'll fucking try to move it.
Okay, so you use the magical powers of smelling the lily to break away the shitty smell.
Yep.
And you grab the thingy from the back and you try to pull on it.
Well, push, not pull.
And you're dragging it away, so
Okay, sure.
Whichever way is away from
Let me roll my d4. Don't think it makes much of a difference, but 10.
Right. 10 actually beats Daisy. You manage to drag the thing for
Hey.
half a second before your hands straight up pull out a larger plank of wood and a ginormous amount of bones pours downwards. Make a wisdom save.
Ew. Oh,
We're here to traumatize,
no.
baby.
Make a sanity check action.
Make a sense.
Yep.
Yes.
16.
16. You're fine.
It's
Ah!
A little
so you
frightened by all of
probably
this.
had high.
Oh, right, it's a save. Well, then, 18.
Yeah, you're still fine. You just are a little scared of
Just a little
the whole
creeped
thing.
out.
Yeah.
Your skin is crawling.
You guys from the other side, you hear something being dragged for like half a second, and something snapping broken, and a mountain of stuff pouring downwards. You're not sure what the noise is, but it sounds like clanking of some hollowed out like object. Oh yeah, the bones do not look human.
You okay in there?
There's a lot of bones, guys.
I mean, we can look inside, right? Through like the little.
Can I?
No, it's not large enough, sadly.
Hey,
Not yet.
Sonata, maybe if you push and I'll pull on the thing, maybe then it'll get shoved back.
On 3 then. Well, that sound good to you?
Yeah, sure. I'll still use guidance.
Give it a 1. Give it a 2. And 3.
She pushes, I pull.
All right. Both of you roll.
Can
I'll
she
give you
just
both-
roll? Can she just roll with advantage? 'Cause I'm
I'll give you
helping.
both rolls with advantage, actually.
Oh, we both roll at advantage. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Still effects.
Oh, that's good. Oh, actually, no.
Wait,
the advantage.
I still have it. I still have a d4.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them rolled once for their lower roll.
Hey, 16.
Nice. Alright, you managed to break this thing out, open, and the door opens itself, creaking with a very loud noise that sounds like the shrieking of souls. As the
No.
light is shed on the room, you can see that the bones on the ground are extremely hollow.
I'll point over to the dead guy and just go, dead guy, dead guy.
Dead guys.
Oh no, those are not human bones. And sorry, I will just take a step out to catch some air again.
Perhaps we should take the skeleton and just take whichever full skeleton we find and give it proper burials.
Is like a tapestry or blanket in here?
Well, there is a bed, so there might be a blanket.
There is a bit, yeah.
Okay, can I kind of bundle the skeleton into the blanket then?
Okay, so you put your hands on the spear that's sticking the skeleton into the wall.
Yep.
Okay. Do you pull it out?
Yes.
The skeleton turns into a pile of bones on the ground.
Ew.
That's okay. See if you can help. See if you know where bones go. I was to not to repeat yourself as you pours the bones onto a blanket.
Okay, so you pull out a blanket, right?
Yep.
Make a Constitution save, as the blanket is extremely full of dust and will choke you if you breathe in.
Aha!
Yes, good old low level D&D. Roll to not choke.
Roll too much shock, yes.
I got an 18.
You're fine. You kind of like grab it, and like as soon as you pull it backwards, you see like the cloud of dust forming. So you sort of just like fan it over very fast.
Immediately, I stop breathing.
Yep, you hold your breath.
I will make use of that stupid little thing.
Yep, I told it will come up. Shut up. Anyways, yeah, you do that. You manage to pull the bones into the blanket.
I will then carry the blanket out.
Alright, you carry the blanket out, and as you're stepping out, you turn around, and in the area that's supposed to be the doorway appears a strange shade of blue that starts to form itself into a strange humanoid shape. Let's roll initiative.
Uh-oh, it attacks.
So also the barbarians get initiative shenanigans.
20. Not 20.
Give me the initiative count in a second. I'll tell you who goes where. See where that one goes.
I've lost soul. It's going to transform into a 4 mana.
It's a 4-mana 4/4.
No, it's an 8 mana 5/4 actually.
8 mana 5/4.
Alright, so the lost soul is going to head third. Xavier, it's your turn. You hear the strange shrieking of a creature manifesting itself inside the room.
Are we all there?
Or all the
You?
spaces that we are in, I assume.
Yeah, you didn't move, so I just assumed that you're looking over the other side of the
Put
ship.
the lost soul here for clarity's sake, so we know it's adjacent to Sonata right now.
Yeah, no, Sonata didn't make it out of the room. Like, she turned around and she saw that thing here.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I'm just going to cast Poison Spray.
Poison spray. Alright. Right, you probably try and cast it in a way that wouldn't hit Sonata.
It's sort of cold. Is it cold?
Yeah, it's a cone. It's 10 feet cone, no?
No,
it's
just
a target and then.
Yeah,
one-
target spell.
It's a target.
You
Oh
roll
wait,
one.
it's poison spray, not acid spray. Yeah, never mind.
Roll one save.
Yeah, on it. Sir, what is your con? Oh,
13.
you're not gonna have fun. 15.
That fails.
Fail what?
It's 15.
15 fails? Okay.
Yeah, I
Wait, 15 fails?
What the fuck is your wisdom save DC, man?
8 plus.
8
Wisdom.
plus 2 plus wisdom. What's your wisdom?
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. That's
So it's
normal.
13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy scored a 15. A 15. So
Exactly, so it doesn't hit. That's what I said. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
So.
so he succeeds.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, what he said sounded more like, oh, he fails, you know?
No, I
Oh,
failed. He's
Okay.
The
yeah.
spell fails, but the crit
Yeah,
spell
fair
fails,
enough.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds weird. Anyways, okay.
That's it.
Alright,
It's
that's
Jocelyn's turn.
it's Jocelyn's turn.
Jocelyn will turn around and spot this thing and just form a fire in her hand and say Ignis as a bolt of fire is pulled at the ghost.
Roll to it.
22.
22, that hits. Well damage.
Aye.
Nine damage. Alright. The bolt of fire hits the creature, it shrieks, taking 9 points of fire damage. It's not its turn. It's going to use a bonus attack to make an attack. A bonus action, I mean, to make an attack on Sonata.
Okay.
Oh no, I can attack.
Activating-
As a bonus action. Oh, no.
Yeah, it activates an ability called Spiritual Fury, allowing it to attack once as a bonus action, but also granting you advantage on all attacks until the start of its next turn.
That's just.
It's like reckless attack.
Yeah,
But
reckless attack.
instead of an
That's cool.
advantage, you get an extra attack.
Okay, Sonata does a 17 hit.
17 will hit.
Okay, let's roll the other attack as well, because it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
use main action attack as well.
Oh no.
Holding a two-handed longsword.
Oh no.
A 25 would hit, I assume, as well.
25 hits.
So this is going to be a grand total of 11 slashing damage as it low rolled the hell out of its attacks. But the two attacks hit. You take 11 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
As the creature lands two attacks on you, slashing forward with mighty anger. The sword in its hand seems to be very curved upwards. It looks at you with mighty terror and anger, staring at the blanket in your arms and then staring at you again. And that about does its turn. What turn is it now? Sonata, it's your turn actually.
Okay, I'm just evaluating, do I attack back or do I leave the skeleton or do I just run away with the skeleton? One second, just going weird. Okay, I'm going to do something really stupid. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
That'll be 20 because you don't get to walk diagonally. I explained that before.
Oh, okay. So I'd
Like
say
one- yeah, 20.
25. Actually, no, I'll just. Yeah, I'll get here.
This is
And
20.
I'll put this.
This is 25 and 30. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna assume you walk through the same square as Jocelyn. It's fine.
Yeah. I did. I went into the same square as Yasena. I'm
Okay.
assuming she doesn't mind Sonata barreling past right now.
All right.
I put the skeleton down and pull out my spear.
Okay,
The great spear.
You drop the sack of bones on the ground.
Well, it's more like I place it on the boat.
Yeah, like you just put it down, right?
Yep.
The creature shrieks loudly.
Of course it would.
Alright, that ends your turn. Whose turn is it right now? It's Zoria.
Did we just steal somebody's bones? And I'll kind of like peek in. No, I can see the lost soul from here, and I'll.
Yeah, you can.
Zoria like kind of pulls out her notebook that she usually sketches all these stars and constellations into, and I'll cast guiding bolt using my star map.
You have advantage.
Cool. I'll take the advantage. 16.
16 barely hits.
Nice. It takes 11 damage. And the next attack has advantage on it. Now also,
I mean, all the attacks would have had advantage on moving on.
I don't know why, but sure, and I'll move 2 steps back.
Because it used its weird reckless
Oh,
attack
right.
thing.
Well, that is my turn.
Well, that means it will be my turn, correct? Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I can see the creature from here?
Mm-hmm.
The doorway? Okay, I will then follow in Jocelyn's footsteps and sort of like also extend my hand and say a couple of arcane words and flick a firebolt in this creature's direction.
Okay. You throw a firebolt in the creature's direction. Roll to it.
I was almost
Wait,
an
you
actual-
cannot. Actually, no, you can't. Never mind. It's basically at the door. Sure.
I was almost an actual 20, but I rolled over for 3. So I miss terribly,
Yep, you do.
and then
You hit-
in
The creature looks at the bolt fired at it, looks at you, then looks back at the sack of bones with a shriek.
yes, and then I will take the very wizardly action of running away.
You cannot run away diagonally, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 25 feet.
You can kind of walk through like the other tokens, they just count as difficult terrain.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have. So we could have spent 30 feet of movement to get here, or 25. I will choose. to
Yeah,
spend 25.
I am just saying you get to do that in case you want to.
Any cool bonuses?
Okay, that ends
That's
your
my
turn.
turn. Yeah.
Alright, Xavier, it's your turn again.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna get something big here because it doesn't seem action. I'm gonna specific my stuff here. Another poison spray. Can't save.
Poison spray again. Can't save. Alright. Let's see. Nat 1, absolute failure.
Okay.
Roll damage.
6 damage and it's
Does not seem to affect it at all.
What about it's affected?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be affected at all.
Until
The poison seems to to seep through the spirit. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, does it get infected at least?
No. The thing literally just floated through.
No,
it.
like the condition infected.
Yeah, I know. No.
Okay, I guess. I'm just gonna look around me.
Everybody ganks until the undead are
No.
immune to your effects.
Yeah. Look at the
The
guy
creature,
who's
man.
questioning, you
Yeah, he's like, wait, that's supposed to work. This creature's not alive.
know?
Okay, whose turn is it right now? It's Jocelyn.
Seeing that the creature is obviously staring at the pile of bones that is laying very close to Jocelyn, she will just quickly hurl another firebolt before taking steps to the side.
At what?
at the soul.
Okay, roll it.
Crit.
Oh wow, roll damage.
By the way, do we double the dice or do we
No.
do we roll double
18.
dice?
Yeah, we double the dice. We roll double
Okay,
dice.
I mean in
basically.
this case it doesn't make sense.
we roll double dice.
18.
Okay, we
Yeah.
roll double dice. Okay.
Okay, 18. That's a whole lot of damage.
That's a lot
The
of
crit-
damage.
The creature is now bloodied.
Yep.
It-
And
it-
Jocelyn is going to move over there.
Okay, the creature yells with another mighty shriek. Give it back! And charges through here, grabs the sack of bones as it uses a dash action, and then runs back into the room.
Picking
Opportunity
it up
attack.
an action?
Yeah, you get an opportunity attack.
Is it picking it up an action though?
No, it's not.
Why is it not?
Because it was the same thing as Senator just dropping it down.
I mean, fair enough.
Okay, 16 hits, right?
16 barely hits. Yeah.
Okay. And that is 8 piercing no, is it? Sorry, I forgot. There's a great is a great spear piercing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a good experience piercing. You don't seem to be doing as much damage as I think you would. As
No, I do it exactly as much as I think I would.
As the spear kind of phases through the creature, but the creature seems to be hurt by it nonetheless. Alright. It grabs the bones and just drops them down into the room with a loud shriek behind it and just stands there guarding them. That ends its turn. It's your turn now,
It
Sonata.
is Zoria's turn.
It's Sonata's
No,
turn first.
Sonata, my bad. Reading.
Well, I'll walk up to the door then and ask, and I just simply just go, "Who are you?"
Okay. You ask who the creature is. In the meantime, I'll give the turn to Zoria. As it's not the creature's turn to respond yet.
Well, I see that Sonata isn't attacking it right now. So I'll just use my action to... What do I do? I'll just hold a frostbite.
Okay, you hold the frostbite.
Yep. That's my turn.
Okay. That does your turn then. Next up, Hakim.
With my passive insight of 16, can I glean if this creature is looking to continue the fight or is it looking cooperative?
It doesn't look neither. It looks like it's protecting its bones.
So it looks like it is basically acting on instinct, so to speak?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will also hold a firebolt, and that's it.
Okay. Next up, Xavier. Do keep in mind that you are within stabbing range. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna, look like around the guys and just question what's happening. I'm gonna take a defensive action. That's it.
So dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. If I run, I get.
You can take a disengage action.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to get disengage action. Go there.
Okay. You can't just do that.
It's 5 feet. What do you want? 30 feet?
You can't walk diagonally.
Yeah, it's also not 6. Yeah, exactly. That's not 6 squares.
Fucking no, here? No.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4. You get to like go all the way to here, I suppose.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Alright, you make it all the way here with disengage action. The creature doesn't even attempt to hit you. It just seems to be guarding the bones it dropped behind it. Okay, Jocelyn, it's your turn.
Seeing that with my passive insight of 10, and it's just and it's attacking Sonata, I'm gonna walk up and stab it.
Okay. Roll hit.
Attack at 15.
15. 15 doesn't hit.
Okay.
Okay, the creature sees that you tried to hit it. It stares at you with a deathly eye, but doesn't move an inch. It's still protecting the bones. And shrieks out, "Leave! Captain dies with ship!" And it's going to hold an attack action. Waiting for any of you to try and walk forward.
What do you guys think about this thing?
I think it's sticking to its lively morals. I think this is the captain. This isn't these aren't the bones we're looking for.
So we can just go past it?
I mean, yes, but it still feels like the ship has sunk and... You know. Not to say that we should... that killing this ghost entity would, Perhaps as we leave, we should maybe set the ship on fire or give it, like, some proper send-off. So, like, the fire bolt sort of, like, flickers out into nothingness in Hakim's right hand.
Xavier, make an intelligence check. Investigation, actually. Wait, no, not investigation, history.
Can I join in on that?
No, you can't.
Or am I
That
part of
actually,
the
no, you can.
conversation?
You can.
History?
Yeah.
We
It's
know.
not even about you being in the conversation. It has to do with like what you saw and what you didn't.
15?
Yeah, you guys are familiar that this doesn't look like the ghost you saw on the shore.
Yes. This one
Like at all,
carries a
actually.
sword.
No. Like they didn't even look similar in features. This
Yes.
one is dressed in full sailor outfit. It has a hat, and it appears to be wielding a large curved sword, and is in a very defensive state. I mean, regarding its bones. I'm going to assume combat has ended in the meantime.
I mean, yeah, we're sort of out of initiative, I guess.
Mhm.
We'll walk up.
I believe. Got just one question for you, Mr. Ghost. How did you die?
Leave! And he just picks up the bones, walks backwards towards where the skeleton was in the first place, places the bones on the ground, looks at the spear, looks at the bones, looks at the spear one more time, pulls the blanket and tosses it to the side and vanishes.
Okay, so now I think I figured out how he died. I think that spear impaled him. When he was still alive, anyway.
But how?
But the door was locked. The door was closed and barricaded. How did the spear get in?
Maybe he killed himself because he wanted to die with his ship.
Zoria, when you saw the guy, you were very certain that nobody could stab themselves into a hole in that position.
Never mind.
like imagine 5 feet elevated off the ground, stabbed in the shoulder into the wall.
I thought he was like sitting, and then the spear was through his stomach or something.
No.
Yeah,
He was
well then
literally
never
hung on the wall.
mind. Never.
Oh, I was going to talk about it like, how do you kill yourself with spear and not just? Oh wait, we shouldn't talk about killing yourself so much on stream. Sus.
No, we're not on
okay.
YouTube. It's okay.
You guys can.
We will be,
as,
but it's okay.
as you guys are looking at the bones for a second, the bones start to reshape themselves around the spear in the same position they were in the first place, and the room appears to be a little less haunted as of the moment.
Well, it might have been just someone off. I mean, I know that doesn't answer the barricaded door, but it might have been just someone of Sonata's size. And then, as we have already seen, the spectral manifestation might have locked itself here as a manner of keeping itself with the ship.
I mean, we're dealing with ghosts here, right? I mean, it's pretty easy to assume that something walked through the door. She doesn't have
Yeah,
to
but-
penetrate it.
Can't we assume that the ghost also came after? After
Yeah,
the
but
crash?
can you explain what happened then if it came after?
I just did. If
Maybe it was
ghost-
mutiny. Maybe someone killed the captain so they could take over the ship, and then they back it up.
I mean, a ship in this condition would not be useful. But I think we might find answers down in the belly of the ship. Agrees anyone?
Or more, fighting. Not sure.
Already walking there. That sounds like an next plan to me.
Are you guys badly hurt? Do you guys need a patching up of some sort?
I can walk it off. It's not that bad.
See? Down we walk. I assume.
Okay, you guys decide to walk. I will say again, the room is still accessible if you'd like to.
Oh wait, yeah, we didn't check it yet. actually.
Jocelyn never went inside, so she'll
Okay,
go
wait.
inside.
If Jocelyn is going, then I'll stay with Sonata. Buddy system. Buddy system.
Okay.
I'll
right.
stay with Jocelyn. Well, Lily
Okay.
now anyway.
Alright, Jocelyn, you walk into the room, and with the dust clearing out of it, so to speak, you notice that the place is a little ransacked. Someone has went through it. The chests and barrels around the ground seem to be opened in a hurry. Pieces of food, rotten food, seems to have went on the ground for too long. They almost didn't appear. You can see a rat in the corner just scurrying off after the little situation. And there's a desk in here with a bunch of papers on it.
I would like to look at the papers.
Remembering that Jocelyn does not have dark vision, I'll tap her flower and cast light on it real quick.
You will need to. There's moonlight seeping in the room, but yeah, that works.
Yeah, but she gets to see.
You know what? What's easy to read by than moonlight, torchlight. Moonlight's terrible for reading. I've
True.
tried.
What about
See?
flower light?
Flower
Yeah.
light. Hey.
Yeah.
Our
Sonata,
light.
it is very well lit here.
Anyways, what was I saying? Right. So you rummage through the papers. Make an investigation check.
Can I help her?
Sure.
Moonlight
Have
seems plenty
advantage.
here.
Let's go.
You even have time to guidance her if you'd like.
16.
Also guidance her. Let's go.
You get a D4.
Everything, all the actions,
With a D4.
all the buffs.
It's a
Okay,
17.
Hey.
You manage to find a bunch of books strewn within what appears to be a leather strap. A bunch of papers, strewn within what appears to be a leather strap, as the makings of some kind of book or makeshift journal or something like that.
So I
You
find the
see,
journal.
yeah, kinda. And on the leather straps, like not the straps, like there is one side of it that appears to have some sort of leather cover pulled out from a different book, and on it is carved the letters Thorn's Journal.
Okay.
Instead, like Thorn is in the name.
If I open the journal, what do I see?
You see scribbles in really bad handwriting, in common, of a man detailing a voyage that he was on with his crew. They were hit by a storm and the ship was damaged badly, but they managed to repair the hull to a saleable condition, and they decided to go back to where they came from, as the voyage had barely left the city. On their way back, they were encountered by a pirate ship that was sinking, and the group started, the crew rather, started to kind of get torn between whether they should save the pirates or loot their ship. The pirates themselves were kind of in the water, and they were more or less drowning. And the details seem to stop here.
Okay.
Signed, Captain David Thorne. As you kind of look around, you see that there appears to be this tiny portrait, like on the side of the wall, that depicts a handsome young man with a very long ponytail, dressed in silver straps that look to be some fine blue.
I see a picture of
A portrait.
a portrait. Okay, so it's a portrait of a man in a ponytail.
Yeah. Who you assume to be David Thorne.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll just
Looking around further in the room allows you to find a tiny pouch of gold hidden under the desk. It nets you 10 gold pieces.
I'll look at Soren. Do you want the book or do you want the gold?
I don't really care.
The choice is yours.
But you already read the book, so I'll take the book. You can have the money.
Right. So, okay, you guys are done in the room. I'm going to assume that the rest of the party was waiting for you before they went under deck. And you guys get to get out and join them.
Yes.
Sorry, I would very proudly just hold up the book. I got a book!
Which is basically a bunch of papers strapped together with some leather, and there is like a hardback leather cover on one side of it.
Yes.
I got
It's like a proper
book.
logbook.
Except it's papers. Like they're not even stamped together or anything. It's literally just tied together with a bunch of
Hey,
leather
she's
straps.
happy about it, okay?
So it goes. Is it telling a nice story? It'd be nice to have a bit of a change of events. This is quite dreary so far.
Exactly. Maybe it tells stories about pirates, and then I'll find the treasure, and you guys won't get any of it.
That's very kind of you. We all got you here.
Oh, right.
It also seems kind of egotistical of you to do that.
I was just
doctors
kidding,
naming the
Hakim.
disease after themselves.
I was just kidding.
I know. I could tell.
Oopsie.
But it's best to be sure that people aren't accidentally serious.
How can you accidentally be serious?
No clue. But people
Yeah,
tell
bad
me
social
that
skills,
I
I'm
have a lot
told.
of times.
Okay. So do you guys head under deck or?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Right. Okay. Give me a second. I need to clear out the area. Okay. This is the area you guys find yourself in when you head under deck. If you look to the left side of the Schmucky, like the area around
What is this supposed to be?
lower deck.
This
Or
gray?
it goes even further down.
Oh, the gray is a wall.
Okay, I was just wondering because why,
Yeah, it wasn't walled.
Yeah,
It just felt weird that it was.
Yeah, I just had to layer it like this because there was an empty space in that place that I didn't have any use for.
I see.
So it is just like, you know, the what's the word? You know, the like couple of pillars in that area that are like hosted by nets and a bunch of like buckets and barrels and boxes and stuff in that area generally be. That's basically it.
Okay.
Okay, you guys go downstairs. Do you move? Okay, around you, you seem to notice that this area appears to be a very, very, very dusty and cobwebby area, with very little light seeping in from the cracks into the hull that appears from the side of the ship. In front of you are a bunch of strewn about broken pieces of wood, barrels and other stuff that look extremely dangerous to step on, in the sense that they might like impale your foot and cause a little bit of piercing damage or something like that. Kind of like Legos.
Legos, yeah.
Just a bunch of D4s.
Yeah.
You think we're going heading left or right?
Yes.
Left.
The forking path, a party's worst enemy.
Oh, I was
Aim
wondering,
for left.
is the top one intentionally bigger than the bottom one?
What?
The door.
The door.
Oh, yeah. No, the bottom one looks to be the door towards like a room.
And the
And the
top one looks to be what?
General area.
Huh?
Okay, so you mean like
Like a common
a
area.
small room?
Like a common room.
Yeah, no, down there looks to be like, you know, the like lodging room when you're booking lodging in the ship.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Up there looks to be the door towards like some sort of common area.
Since
With,
people
like,
are
sailors
looking, I'm
asleep
just
and
gonna go to the door downstairs.
Okay. Door appears to be locked.
Not for long.
I was waiting for that.
Proceeds to get another pin out of her hair. How many do you have in there?
No, I only have one pin in my hair.
Oh, fair. Okay.
I
Just
only
keeps
use
remanifesting it.
that one. She only uses when she uses spells.
Anyways, okay. Roll to lockpick. These two.
Yeah. I guess it's
Just roll
D-
dexterity and
it's a
we can add
D20 plus
proficiency.
5.
Yeah, just roll dexterity and proficiency.
Well, it's a 8.
Door doesn't seem to budge, but your lockpick doesn't seem to break either.
Can I walk to the top door and attempt if I can hear anything from the other side?
Sure, make a perception check.
I am terrible at those, but I had the idea, so I will be doing it. Again, almost a natural 20, but this one's better. This one's a 50.
Yeah, you hear absolutely nothing. You're
Nice.
pretty confident that there is nothing on the other side.
Is there like a keyhole or something?
No. The door looks to be like it's a spinning double door.
Oh, it's a spinning double door. Okay, then I will.
You know, like the ones you find in bars.
Yeah, the saloon door.
Yeah, a saloon door,
Then I
exactly.
will
That's the
knock.
word I was looking for. Okay, Jocelyn, do you want to try again?
Yeah, or not.
You got this, Jocelyn. I'll guidance her.
A classic.
Okay, this time it's a
21 bare minimum.
5.
23?
5 plus 18. So yes.
Plus 18.
Yeah.
23.
Okay, 23. Okay, you managed to break the door actually quite easily, I must add.
See, I said she got it.
Give me a second, I'm just
Moonlight is shining
fixing something in the layout in this place.
No, Hakim, it's just your weird dark vision.
Okay. It's a news flash.
What do you mean? There's no light here. Except for Jocelyn's glowing flower and Sonata's spear, you know?
Yeah.
The door pops to be wide open. In there seems to be a small room with a tiny desk and a bed in it. There's nothing very special about it. There's a chest on the side under the bed. Looks to be storage place or stuff. And there appears to be a skeleton on the ground.
You. Another one.
No,
Well,
This one
pick
looks-
it up and see if an angry ghost tries to murder us.
This one has a dagger in its spine.
Can I first take the dagger?
You reach for the dagger.
Yeah, and toss it away.
Okay, you grab the dagger and toss it to the side.
So it's not like so if the skeleton were to raise up, it can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, this is so weird. I thought the people here died because of an accident, but up till now, all of them have been stabbed.
yeah.
It's almost like there are bandits or pirates here or some other sort of life that doesn't like when people crash on this island.
Yeah. They were watching some pirates drown. Sorry, she opens the book and looks at it.
There's a
Okay.
chest if someone wants to look at that. I want to look at the papers.
Okay, I'll rummage through the chest. Fuck it.
The papers do not glean anything useful, so to speak, besides the fact that the person who occupied this room was named Ju. June.
Do they
Yeah.
seem to be of any like certain role or just?
She was an immigrant. She was trying to leave behind the city. For a reason, she was going all the way up north to the unseen expanses of X place. She didn't really specify.
Okay.
However, what she did specify is that she was running away from something or someone. The date is titled 7 years ago.
Okay.
Well, so we can assume that this is not the bones we're looking for, because it's a female. The ghost we saw was a guy, right?
Okay, Hakim, you open the chest.
Mhm.
Okay, inside you find feminine clothing, a tiny sack of gold, and a small wooden box that opens upwards.
Well, I will take the coins. How many are there?
There are 7 gold pieces
Okay.
and 30 silver pieces.
Okay.
So we're being the pirates now, right?
Hmm?
We're being the pirates now.
What did you just say?
We're being the pirates now.
We're being pirates.
I mean, the people here have no use for this. We're recovering, so to speak.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Once it's there's this thing in archaeology we have. It's called it's like a proverb. Once it's a ruin or a deserted ship, for that matter, you can legally loot it. You said there was another wooden box.
There's a small wooden box in there, yeah.
Is it trapped?
Do you want to roll for that?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Roll to investigate.
17.
17. A 17 does net you that this probably looks like it's not trapped.
Okay, I will try to open it then.
You open it. Inside pops up a small music box.
Oh, that's cute.
And she explodes.
Except the music from it seems to start playing all through the ship.
That's not ominous at all.
It's so cute though.
Before it starts to jumble up and break.
Yeah.
Oh. That's kind of sad.
Well, I can
The
keep
music
it.
was good,
Maybe
though.
I can. Yeah, maybe I can figure out how to repair it. I will pocket it.
I think Sonata wants to have a look at this and just see if she has any expertise on the matter.
As the box starts breaking, the skeleton nearby shifts its head a little bit to the side to the music, and then shifts
Oh, he
it
likes the
down
music.
again, and then shifts it down again, as the box kind of breaks in of itself and and Hakim just pockets it. The box doesn't seem to the skeleton doesn't seem to have any further comments. There's a door in here.
Oh, that is a door.
Yeah.
Thought that was the box.
No, that was the door.
Well, I will
The
sort
box
of
was in its chest. It's like a
wave
small.
the others
It's like
in. I will
it's
sort
like the size of your palm.
I will wave the others in and go, hey, there's a door in here.
Okay. So, do you try to open the door?
Sure.
You open the door. A very vile stench attacks your nose. Not something that you
Classic.
that you puke from. More so in the sense that it just smells literally like shit, like really old shit. And
Classic.
other side appears to be another door. This looks
You
like a
know
door.
that really old doesn't smell right.
It smells like dust and feces. Like what do you expect? Moving on. Yeah, it's a toilet. There isn't much to see here. There's a
There's a
shit box
door
down
on
there.
the other side, you said?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the ship needs to go on to the other side, I guess.
Oh, it's just a normal door. It doesn't seem to be like a funnel or anything.
No, but I mean, like, this side of the ship is like a quarter of this side.
Yes.
So I guess it must go on. Perhaps,
We could call break for the time being.
Yes,
and
let's do that.
proceed with the rest of the ship after the break.
Well then. We will see the chat in a couple of minutes.
That we will.
Okay.
I think we're back. Alright, and we're back. We stopped when the party was getting ready to open the opposite door of the toilet. Let me get the music back in here. Okay, so what do you guys do? You're standing in front of a toilet.
There's a door on the other side, right?
Yeah. It appears very similar to this door.
Well then, I will take the lead and open the door.
You open the door. The door opens up in an effectively identical room.
With
Minus
skeleton and everything?
the skeleton.
Minus the skeleton, okay. Chest?
This room, there is a chest in here, yeah. This room seems... Oh, there are no papers in the desk. It seems neat.
Sure,
Kind
I
of.
will still check the chest.
Empty.
Well, this one doesn't seem inhabited. Guys, there's another door in here. It's
There's so many
probably also
doors.
locked from this side, but I haven't checked.
I'll go check then.
Actually, good point. Can I search the room for a key?
Roll investigation. In the meantime, Joseph, you go for the door.
Yes.
It's open.
Okay. Well, then I'll open it.
20.
Hakim, you do find the keychain. It just doesn't seem to belong to this door. And it has a single key on it.
Nice. Guys, I found a key.
Good job.
This will be useful later.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
Exactly. Gets copyright strike by Disney. Oh no.
You get it now.
Okay, you open the door, Joseph.
Yes.
Okay, the door
Shelling
pushes
the hallway.
forward what appears to be a bunch of broken wood on the ground as it opens up into this area. Kinda.
I'm going to use my great spear and shovel aside some wood then, if it's obscuring our path.
Okay, you shovel aside some wood that allows you to kind of walk forward through it. Let me just move this token a little bit.
What do we see?
Give me a second. I'll
Yep.
just clearing everything out. You see in front of you a common room that appears to be the house of a bloody battlefield.
Okay.
Around you looks to be dried strains of blood on the ground. Skeletons, 6 of them, seems to be littering the ground. 2 of them stabbed with daggers, 2 of them slashed with scimitars that seem to be landing right next to them, and 2 of them, one on each side of the wall of the room, I mean, seems to be holding what's called bows, and there are a few really rotten wooden arrows on their backs.
DM, I have
The
a
skeletons
question. Oh,
seem to be suspended mid-air in some sort of motion. None of them seems to have collapsed. The ones of them that have scimitars are interlocked with one another. The ones of them with daggers are trying to stab the ones with scimitars in the back. And the ones with arrows seems to be holding a knocked arrow and aiming at the field. Let me just make the tokens for these guys real quick.
Yes.
Are they all like frozen in a standing position?
Yeah,
I still have a question. Does this look like this is the very bottom of the ship, or does it look like there might, like looking at it from the outside, could it seem that there's another step further below this?
not a place you could get into. It's mostly just like wood.
Yeah, I
down
mean,
there.
if it's just,
Not commercially available, I believe.
I mean, like general area for like storage or common rooms or whatever.
It would count as a storage, but you cannot really set foot in there yourself.
I mean, yeah, potato.
All the
This
way
is-
down to the end of the room appears to be a cell.
It's the
Peering
break.
Peering
I-
inside reveals absolutely nothing. The place seems to be empty from where you're standing, anyways.
If I push this one here, does anything happen?
You push it.
Yeah, like a little bit with my fingers, like pushing it a little bit.
Okay, as you as soon as you land one finger on it, the whole thing collapses, and every single other skeleton collapses on the ground, breaking. And you hear extremely loud shrieking coming from all around you. Let's roll initiative.
Again?
Classic.
You disturb,
Happy
Angry ghosties.
you disturb the suspension of movement.
Yes.
Ah, good
That's
initiative.
I've not been rolling well today.
Actually no, 4 of them seems to appear out of the ground. The other bow skeletons actually do not seem to have moved. Let me get the music in here, for it is combat time. Let me roll for these guys.
So it's all ghosts.
I'll tell you exactly what these are in a second. Just give me a moment.
Ghosties.
Spooky, scary, ghosty ghouls. Adventures.
These scary skeletons.
Guys, Spooktober is over. We can
Uh,
Not only that, we're going to get ourselves
so-
copyrighted again.
Spooktober is never over.
but this time it's just us.
That's
Doom is eternal.
What is the MLS?
There are about to be some Monka SS throwing around the table in a second.
Oh,
Figure it out.
boy. What's the dexterity of a Spectre?
+2.
Okay, so it goes before the 4 goes before Zoria.
yes, it's like this.
Yeah, something along those lines. Oh no, Rosanna's about to be obliterated.
Oh, yes,
Number
yeah.
4. Come on. There we go. So I was just fighting with the fucking specters. There is a lot of terrain around you guys that makes movement very difficult. It is number 1's turn, who, seeing that Josena was done to disturb the suspension of movement, is going to move towards her
Yes.
into here, and it's going to make 1 melee spell attack against you.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't think a 9 hits you.
No.
9 does not hit. Okay, you take no damage as the spectral hand tries to lash out on you, as you manage to dodge it. Also for reference, these things look really pissed off.
Yes.
Angry ghosties.
You guys did not come equipped to fight this type of stuff. More firebolts it is when it's my turn, guys. It's a dead.
Whose turn is this anyways? It's Sonata's turn.
No, it's not.
Can I run up and try and drag Yosena away from the Spectre?
That'll probably still cause an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just try and pull Yosena away though.
You can, yeah, but it will cause an opportunity attack, and you can pull her out to 15 feet only, because, you know, it's difficult terrain, kinda.
Okay.
Just on the fly ruling. Okay, you drag Josena away 15 feet, and Josena's gonna get opportunity attack.
No, Yosena doesn't get opportunity attack. That wasn't her choice to move. It's me who gets opportunity attacked.
You're
Did you
not in
move
range.
into range?
I had to move there to grab Yosena.
Yeah,
So I would be in range
that's
of
still
attack.
not range because of the barrel on the ground next to you.
But don't opportunity attacks only happens when the target moves willingly?
That is correct.
Yes.
Falling
If you get
down
blasted by an
range
explosion-
That's,
Personally, I just rule them opportunity attacks happen when a target either moves willingly or gets like shoved, not shoved, but like gets pulled back, because they would be willing, they wouldn't resist being pulled back.
so
You know what I
if
mean?
someone gets pulled by a gravity, would you get opportunity attacks because it is willing movement?
If they're not resisting the gravity, then yeah.
How could you resist gravity?
I don't know, there's a spell that causes the gravitational pull of sorts.
I think a very common to explain that's used is like an explosion. So if you would get knocked back by an explosion, That doesn't cause opportunity attacks.
No, that wouldn't do that because you're not willingly being pushed back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
like,
we assume that Josan is also not willingly being like dragged across the floor right now.
then they would have to roll against each other.
No, she's just not resisting.
Then she's willing.
No, she's just not resisting.
Yeah, not resisting it.
Is
means
an
willing.
unconscious creature willing?
Yes,
Mister? No, it's not.
it doesn't have the say in being willing or not.
Exactly.
If you have the say, then you are.
Helen hates me. He wants to hate me.
Fair enough.
Does 12 land?
No.
12 doesn't it? Okay. What the fuck is your AC?
I mean, it's 13 without mage armor.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so
Mage
12
armor
does
is
not hit.
up though, correct?
No, it's not. She didn't cast it up yet. Yeah, no, the guy misses his opportunity attack. Or its opportunity attack, I suppose, and that ends its turn. Spectre number 2, seeing that Sonata has dragged away its prey, is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. 4, 5. And it's going to basically move into Josen's space for its last piece of movement as it goes to attack Sonata. Natural 20.
Ow. God.
Oh,
Alright, Sonata, you are going to take 9 points of necrotic damage. I'd like you to make a con save.
Nat 1.
Your maximum hit points has been reduced by 9. Instead of taking the damage, basically.
I mean, it also reduces current at the same time, so it's not instant.
Yeah. No, I mean that basically that damage cannot be healed.
I mean, fair enough.
Okay, someone's gonna die here.
Oh.
The creature has hit you for that much damage, and it ends its turn inside of Josana,
Meaning it's
taking 1d10 force damage.
Yeah.
It takes 2 points of force damage.
Being shunted into the next unoccupied space? Question mark?
No, they don't do that.
They just take damage, okay.
Yeah, if it ends turn inside an object or creature.
Yeah.
2 points of force damage. That ends its turn. Whose turn is it right now? It's Xavier.
Well, I'm going to dead.
You're going to what?
Castle dead.
12 are dead.
These guys are fucking left media back in. Poison spray them.
12 are dead. Alright, I'm just gonna ask you real quick. Hold on, let me check something.
On whoever the fuck has been hit before.
Oh, well, remembered.
None of them have been hit.
No, one of them took 2 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
I just realised
It's
I
number 2.
didn't take 9 damage.
You lost 9 health.
No. I only lost 5.
No, this is necrotic.
Ha! Guess
Yes.
what? Guess what?
Exactly.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yes.
Wait, do SMRs get resistance to necrotic?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yes.
I thought it was only radiant. Okay, sure, let's go.
Nope, I get both.
Interesting.
That's
Continue.
cool that way.
Yeah. Alright, roll to hit, I think. Oh wait, it has to make a wisdom
No,
save.
wisdom saving throw of 13, I guess.
Wisdom save throw of DC 13. It gets a modifier of nothing. It hits a 12 roll damage.
Okay, it's a D12, and does fucking have a D12 if I just roll one of the D12s. Where is it? There we go. Here? 11.
Yeah, you deal no damage.
You already even taken total damage?
Nope. This creature is more or less immune.
I mean, I'm
Poor
gonna
Xavier.
Yeah, no poison, no nothing. I'm just gonna go sleep or something, I don't know.
Just pull out a dagger, start stabbing people.
I mean,
Yeah,
not all
killing
undead are resistant to poison or necrotic. Some of them are resistant to necrotic only. Some of them are resistant to poison only. Some of them are resistant to both. Some of them are not resistant to any of them.
Either
Alright,
way,
I'm just
our
gonna
Xavier's a
push my
good
dog
guy.
right somewhere.
Okay, that ends Xavier's turn. Who turns it?
Joseph.
Josena.
Well, do the creature that's inside of me get an opportunity attack on me if I move?
I mean, if you move out of its range.
So basically, if you move 10 feet.
Okay. Can I
Not like you move
move
around.
into Sonata's space and then make an and you stay there, or is that not possible? Well, I have to go forward.
That's not really possible. You'd have to go
Okay, then
forward.
I have to walk forward.
You can kinda like move into Sonata's space and like go here. That wouldn't wait, like not you, not this thing. Hold on, fuck off. That would not trigger an opportunity attack in this way because you're still within 5 feet.
Okay, well, then I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll just make an attack with my dagger.
Okay, roll it.
A classic.
15.
15 hits. Roll damage.
And I'll make a booming blade attack as well. So
Like cooking.
no, this one is a booming blade attack.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
For 7, the 7 damage, and then it has the booming effect.
Okay, 7 damage. You don't seem to be dealing as much damage as you think you are. You would.
Okay.
Wait, it's booming blade.
It's a spell. It's a cantrip, actually.
Yes. Can.
Oh, I know what booming blade is. It's one of my characters. I thought that booming blade added additional damage. But I was thinking of green flame blade.
Anyways, right, okay, that finishes your turn, Josena.
Yeah.
Alright, right now it is number 3's turn. Who is going to move 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, no. 4, 5, 6, and it's gonna end its turn there. Move 4's turn now. Who is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is going to embody the skeleton with the bow. And then it's going to just look at Zoria and fire a bow attack. Okay, I think I need to calculate the numbers for this.
Sure.
What's its spell bonus? It's this much. A 6 doesn't hit, I believe.
Nope.
Alright, you take no damage as the creature throws a really rotten arrow at you. The arrow wouldn't even like reach you, it just lands on the ground in front of you. And the skeleton kind of looks at you confused. And that ends its turn.
Meaning it's whose turn? Mine.
Yours.
Right? Amazing. Well,
I think-
seeing
yes.
what that thing
It is.
just did, I'll do the same to him. I'll use one of my wild shapes to use a starry form,
Oh, yes.
and Zoria kind of turns, like her body turns completely see-through and just purple, and you just kind of see all these different stars and star constellation, and it kind of looks like you're looking into the universe. It's a really weird feeling. And in her hand sort of appears this very beautiful spectral bow, and I'll try and hit the guy who just shot me.
Roll to hit.
Ranged spell attack. I probably have a spell. Yeah, it's just a +5. I'll just roll a d20. Oh my, 12.
12. 12 does hit.
Ooh, nice.
This thing
Let's
has
see.
these things have fuck you AC basically.
Nice. Oh, it takes a d8 plus 3
Was it
damage, so it takes
So-
8 damage.
What kind of damage is this?
Radiant.
Radiant. Ooh, interesting. Oh, let me just casually name this real quick. Spec number 4 takes 8 points of radiant damage.
Yep.
Radiant damage on a skeleton.
Radiant damage. Yes.
Doesn't seem to do more than you expect. It does
Nice.
hit for exactly as much as you thought it would do.
Mm-hmm.
As
Regular
the-
damage.
As the arrow of stars just kind of pierces through the creature.
Yeah, and like on hit, it kind of like makes his impale that kind of sparkles a little.
Okay, the creature has to make a Constitution save now. Natural 1. It is forced to leave the visage of this skeleton, as the arrow basically separates them because it's radiant damage. And it goes back. The skeleton collapses on the ground. And that ends your turn, Zori, I believe.
Yes, it does.
Because, like, yeah, okay, cool. It's Hakim's turn.
Yes, Hakim will take one step back and sort of like follow Zoria's lead this time and sort of swirl the fire in his hand and throw it over at Spectre number 4 as well.
Spectre number 4.
The one that Zoria just hit.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yeah. 11.
11 doesn't hit.
Hey. It goes wide and now we just take another step back. That's my turn.
Alright.
A classic.
Okay, that's your turn. I just need to check something. Right, okay. That about ends your turn, I guess.
Okay.
Whose turn is it right now?
Back to one, I think.
Number one. Number one's going to move through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, it will just go 4, like 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, just enough. This guy really doesn't like you. He wants to take you.
Jocelyn is a danger.
17.
Yes.
Okay, make a con save. While you take 3 points of necrotic damage.
16.
Damn, this guy rolled fucking... Yeah, 16 succeeds. Okay, you take 3 points of necrotic damage, that's it. This guy rolled 3 once, dude. What the fuck?
Okay. Oh, I thought I did click on that.
Anyways, okay, that ends its turn.
Okay, it's 18.
It's, whose turn right now? I think it's Sonata's.
Yep. Right, time for the typical turn now. I've not done anything standard but for my class all day. Time to rage.
Alright, you rage.
And I strike the ghost in front of me with a... 1 second, let me have a good look. No, I can't get into position. Okay, yeah, let's just be stupid. Reckless attack of a great spear.
Right,
I'm assuming I got 2 15s for a total of 20.
Okay. 20 hits.
Let me just check something before I continue rolling stuff. This class features are a bit weird. Okay. Take 13 piercing damage and 5 radiant damage.
13 and 5.
It's 4,
Okay.
correct? What do we
Plus
hit?
1. I don't know what the plus is for, but that's what the features
It's
list
half,
says.
it's not your
1d.
barbarian level.
Is it? Oh, it's half proficiency. Okay. There
It's
you
not proficiency, barbarian level. Round it down.
go. Barbarian level. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's her surplus.
I don't
Anyways,
know barbarians. I'm a spellcaster.
So you dealt 13 damage with piercing, so that's half that would be 6 plus 5, so that would be yeah, this creature is dead. How do you want to do this?
I stab it really hard with the great spear while in a rage. As I slash it, there's just radiant energy just bursting from my weapon as I have called on the fury of the gods.
Okay. Your gods seem to despise the fact that there is an undead here. You're hitting number 2, right?
I'm hitting number 2, yes.
Okay, so number 2 is gone.
So you're correct. I could have hit number 1.
Yeah, technically speaking, number 3 is basically out of bounds for you guys right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't know it's gone.
your turn. Number 2's turn right now is here, and it's going to choose to die. It doesn't really get an option. It's now Xavier's turn.
Who's gonna cry?
No, I did say that not all undead are, immune to the same exact things.
Pull a
They're not
dagger.
fiends, my guy.
Pull a
No.
dagger.
No, that's not Xavier's way. He's gonna fucking poison splash again, I guess.
Poison spray. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't save on which one? Number 1, I guess.
Yeah,
Because you can see 3, and I think 4 is out of range.
yeah.
This spray is only 10-foot range, so.
Yeah, he has to kind of walk forward. Like
Exactly.
We can walk back then immediately
Yeah,
again, so.
you can have here, so like you can go like into Sonata's space and then go back. Can't save. 8.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Does it do damage anyways?
2 damage.
No, it does do damage.
Just roll the damage.
15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Why is it
rolled
15?
rolled
I
maximum.
don't think it adds anything.
No, it doesn't. My class does.
Oh yeah. Okay, 15 damage on number 1. Has number 1 been damaged at all? Nope. Okay. 15 damage. It's now critically injured.
Yay. That's something.
Okay.
He is hoping someone stabs it.
And it is infected
Ooh,
right
it's a
now.
stabby person turn.
Alright, that does your turn. Whose turn is this right now?
Josanite might actually get stabbed.
Josanite's gonna snap
Also, it's
once.
infected. It can't get any advantage.
Yeah.
It's gonna once again stab. While brandishing the weapon with the booming blade. 19.
19. Hits.
7.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I guess I force my dagger into a specter and just phases through it, and then it kind of disappears.
Alright, the specter vanishes. Actually, it doesn't vanish. It dissolves into a pile of ectoplasm.
Okay,
The classic.
That's Terraria classic.
and then I will.
That's not even Troya. That's
know.
Elder Scrolls.
Then I will start.
Ectoplasm
Ghost-
juice.
ghost.
Don't drink this.
Okay. What did you say?
I'm moving.
Okay, you move
Is
here.
this difficult terrain, or is it spiky? Like, can I walk step on?
You can step on its difficult terrain. You could technically just hide behind it as well. This is just a barrel. It will give you 3/4 cover if you just hide behind it.
Can I stay there?
Okay. Do you crouch? You don't necessarily have to use an action to
I
take
guess
cover.
I'm taking cover behind it.
Okay, you take cover. Okay. So Jusana just stabs this the spectre number 1. She goes in with the dagger, and her hand phases completely inside the creature as the creature just evaporates and drops into a pile of ectoplasm. And she just looks at number 4, who seems to have its eyes fixated on the other skeleton, and she just ducks behind the barrel. Who turns it right now? It's number 3 and 4. Alright, spectre number 3 is going to go 1, 2, 3. Hey, Xavier.
Hey.
Oh no.
Does an 8 hit? I think it barely misses. Just
Sure.
barely, Yeah, barely misses. Yeah, it does not hit with its attack. Number 3 fails its attack and just sits there like an idiot. Number 4 is going to use a dash action to fly all the way into both skeleton over there, and possess it. These creatures do not have the intelligence to actually know that these skeletons have really bad arrows.
Does it have the extra economy to fire those arrows on the turn that he has dashed and possessed?
No, it doesn't. The possess is a bonus action, the dash is just the dash action.
Cool.
So it doesn't really get to do much, it just goes there. That
Okay.
is its turn. Whose turn is it right now?
My turn now, isn't it? Because Ghost
No,
1 and
it's
2 are
Gloria.
dead. Oh, sorry. Yes, I forgot to remember the rest of the team.
Yeah. I'll step up to here. Can I now see Spectre 4? Yeah, right?
Here, you kinda can. It does have 3/4 cover though.
Can also step up here still.
It still has 3/4 cover.
Oh, because of the...
Barrels.
How did I move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll still try to shoot it with an arrow because
Okay,
why not?
Poke with the stick.
Shooting
Don't
the
poke the
arrow
bear, man.
bonus action.
It is a bonus action, yeah.
Oh right, what?
You get the bonus action arrow and then maybe action something else if you want to.
That thing has cover. That's like kind of annoying. I'll try and throw a guiding bolt at it for myself. I'll use my map. Hey, 23 minus the thing for the cover, whatever it is.
It's just a 3/4 cover, hold on. I think it adds just a +5, right?
I don't know.
I'm almost certain. Yeah, it just adds a +5. I'm stupid. Okay, good.
Okay,
Yeah, you
well,
still hit.
it takes 12 points of damage. Radiant damage, by the way.
Not really relevant. Okay, never mind. It's relevant. It's possessing something. Yep. How many points of radiant damage?
12.
12.
Yeah.
That's a fuck ton. Let's see if it succeeds its con save. It beats you at a nat 20. Holy fuck. It maintains its visage.
And I'll roll my arrow attack
However-
at advantage.
However, it maintains its visage and it is critically injured right now.
20.
20. Wait, you don't get to arrow twice.
It's
The
Oh no, it's
Just
at
because of
advantage because I
guiding
used
bolt.
guiding bolt.
Oh, wait, that was guiding bolt. I see, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Roll damage.
Yay. Where's the d8? There's the d8. Oh, it takes another 6 radiant damage. And
How many? 3 points
Six.
of radiant damage? 6.
6.
Okay. 6 points of radiant damage. Let's see if it succeeds the con saving throw. It succeeds at a 14. The DC on that is basically 8 plus the thingy. Plus the damage. It still manages to maintain its visage, and for some odd reason it refuses to fucking die.
Fair enough.
And that ends your turn.
Spectre literally 2 goes to die. My turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I will firebolt the Spectre number 3 because I can
Okay.
look over the crates and just shoot. when
You
they
can't
come in.
look over the door. You're gonna have to like walk forward a little bit, fire it, and then go back.
I mean, yeah.
And the thing has half cover because Xavier.
I mean, fair enough. Checks out. Half
I
cover is a
rolled
+2.
I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3. Let me check.
2.
It is 2. Okay. And these things have very low AC anyways. You should be fine.
Firebolt. Nope.
Fireball.
I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9.
Yes, it was almost
Doesn't
an
hit.
18. It was almost
Does
an
not
18.
hit.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll step back and so like against them also like.
Just
Yeah,
take
it's my
cover.
turn. Yeah, just
Okay. Alright, that ends your turn, I suppose. And next up, it's Sonata.
With a twist in her step, she kind of barrels and maneuvers around Xavier to swing the great lance through the head into the head of Spectre 3.
So do you guys know the animation for Zinjao's ult?
Not anymore. I don't play Zinzao.
Basically, he grabs his spear like with both arms and he just pins it in the air in a circle.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you just did. You just walked, kind of spinning around Xavier, and you pinned this thing in the air to land it into the Spectre, but not into Xavier.
Okay.
Roll to it.
Oh, frick. Okay, that's only 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus
Does this add your rage, like damage thingy?
plus 7 radiant damage. Oh no,
rage
I've
is
not
it?
been adding my radiant damage.
No,
That
so it's-
rage damage.
so it's 6
Rage.
and then another 6, another 7.
Okay. So it's 3 plus 7. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, you managed to deal around 10 damage to this thing as as the tip of your great spear shines very brightly while you're stabbing this thing. Sonata looks not angry this time around, but extremely focused, and her eyes are shining with a strange light.
How's the spectre looking?
Bloodied.
Great.
Okay, that's your turn.
I don't
believe.
I don't get bonus actions and I have moves, so yep, end my turn.
Okay, Xavier.
Yeah.
I love how Xavier basically didn't use a single fucking spell slot throughout this entire campaign minus the healing.
My shit is AoE and there's no potential to use that attacking.
That's commitment to character, that is.
Also only used sleep.
But I can't sleep this first. I can, but like it's useless.
You
Anyways,
can. It's not useless. Sleep works. It's a really good spell. Every game.
I'm gonna again.
Poison spray?
Actually, you know what?
Alright.
You know what? You know fucking what?
Yeah.
Let's. Oh wait, I'm still level 3. Yeah, I'm level.
You
Fine.
should have it now.
Yeah. Okay, let's just use it, I guess. I'm gonna do shit because it's
what are you
only
using,
one target.
Miasma?
Miasma, yeah.
Alright.
No, not Miasma. Sponge.
Sponge. Why does it not appear in your spell list? This is weird.
I have no idea.
Did you not prepare it?
It should. I don't even need to prepare it. It's
no, you're supposed to prepare it.
I'm not.
the,
This is
the way the thing works just requires you to prepare it. I'm not saying that it's like you get the idea.
all the spells that I get from the class.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about
Response,
D&D Beyond
or just-
itself. D&D Beyond is annoying like that.
On Daily Beyond, I'll put the.
Okay, Expunge. Would you like to read what the spell does for the people who don't know?
Okay, Expunge is a level 2 ability.
Spell.
A spell, yeah.
It's a homebrew
Second,
spell.
I'm just gonna first put it in chat.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
There is basically like a homebrew class thing that he gets that allows him to straight up infect creatures. The infected condition makes it so the creatures do not take do not get advantage by any means
Yeah, they don't get
unless
advantage
it's
and
unless
I
it's
can just-
otherwise. basically.
then use Expunge, which targets all infected like enemies, and they like explode into poison stuff within 5 feet of
A
each
poison
other.
cloud, basically.
Yeah,
Yes.
poison cloud, taking 1d6 poison damage, and if multiple, like if there is like 2 next to each other and multiple allies, enemies next to each other, they take multiple
It
1d6.
AoEs.
AoEs basically. Yeah.
Right.
it's kind of useless because, you know,
Let me
it's
straight up just read this
target.
for the audience. Basically, a sickle wave of energy erupts from the hands, accelerating the effects of nearby infections and causing them to burst violently from their hosts. Target any number of infected creatures within range. This thing has 120 feet range, by the way. That are currently infected by you. The target creatures and any creatures within 5 feet of these targets must make a con save or take 1d6 poison damage. If a creature will be subjected to multiple instances of this effect, they make the saving throw only once, and all sources of damage apply. The creatures that pass the saving throw only take half damage. Target of the spells the targets of the spell are no longer infected. When you cast this using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage of expunge increases by 1d6 for each slot, up to a maximum of 3d6.
Basically use this now because it's just one target, but there's no reason.
One question: how is this guy infected?
Xavier,
it's-
through
okay, let me get the other thing that I used last round, I guess.
Xavier managed to infect it. Basically, this thing can actually be infected with disease.
He was in the wall.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, no.
How
He
would
hit,
he-
he hit it after it
Just
came
look
out.
in general. Poison spray. I have like it's like the warlock. I don't know, invocations. This is one
Yeah,
of
just-
them. When I cast
Just go ahead.
when I cast poison spray, I can add I add my wisdom
damage.
modifier
Not
and
gonna question.
inflict
Just don't
infect.
question it, it's homebrew, by the
I
way.
mean, he hit number 2, but not number 3. That's why I'm questioning it.
Oh wait, really?
Yes,
Oh, wait, really?
That is
Yeah,
also
then I'm
correct.
gonna
that's why I'm asking.
Fair enough. I was not
not
paying attention to
keeping
that.
track of it, but
But
then
then you
again,
are right.
neither
Then
have
I'm
I.
gonna use expunge, and I'm gonna. That's a reveal, but I'm gonna use again poison spray.
Okay, because
That's why I was
Sometimes
asking,
you-
because he was in the wall. So how the
Uh,
fuck did you hit?
10. Roll damage.
info
I suppose
done,
he failed.
but without any
But then-
payoff.
14. That was a very sad. Very fucking sad.
I'm sorry. That's why I was
14.
questioning.
How do you want
It's
it to die?
actually for the better, because Xavier and Zanata would have had to make the save as well.
Yeah.
Yup.
No.
How do you want it to
can't
die?
shoot. I
You're immune,
wear
isn't
my
it?
mask. I mean, yeah, I guess. Sure. Yeah, it takes 14 points damage, dies.
Yeah, how do you want to kill it? How do you
Yeah,
want to
okay,
kill it?
so Xavier would just like open his hand, like, I don't know, Spider-Man like, and some kind of poisons, like, I don't know, like clouds get out of his hand, and it just infest the whole, like, picture
Area.
thing. Yeah, it will just be like turning from white to green, and then it will just dissolve into ectoplasm.
Okay, it will get plasma on the ground. Alright, there's still Spectre from before standing, but that does your turn. Whose turn is it right now?
Also,
Josena.
will move a bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, and I'll firebolt it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, roll to it. It has 3/4 cover still.
Yes.
So do we check?
I got 15, so no, it doesn't hit them.
15. I'll tell you in a second. Skeletons have, like, this kind of skeleton has really low AC.
Oh,
No, that barely doesn't hit, actually.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Alright,
Yep.
is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright then, it's number 4's turn. Number 4 is going to decide to attack the not stars, because the stars are confusing. So, Jocelyn, you're gonna get shot.
With 3/4 cover though.
No, she doesn't.
Why?
But how does he have 3/4 cover but now?
He shoots and crouches.
Yeah, but why didn't she just do that?
Because she's not behind anything.
But there are barrels in the middle.
Like, look at the map. Yeah, no, she's not behind him. You know, like,
But
she's
Oh,
not behind him in a way where if
these
he stands up, he can't just aim at her.
also these barrels are giving the cover, not these two.
Yeah. The ones he's behind right now. Like, they are short enough to the point where you can crouch, but not like you have to be next to them, so to speak. You know, if
Yep.
you're a little further, he can just shoot over them.
Yep.
Does that make sense? Okay, he's going to roll his attack. Okay, that's natural 20. Right. I've been preparing this throughout the entire session.
Rolls max damage. Josana fucking dies.
Oh, you have no idea how stupid this is. Okay, Josana, you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage
Let's fucking go.
That's it.
as the fucking arrows are so rotten and broken, they crash against your body, and the damage you take are from the splinters of the wood, not the arrow itself.
Let's go.
Yeah, these creatures are fucking dumb, man. The Spectre does not realize what it just did doesn't do enough damage, and it gloats, assuming it's victory, as it fired a very critical shot. It doesn't even crouch again for cover, assuming it just managed to beat Josana into death. That's its turn.
Zoria.
Ay, it's still just the fucking Spectre.
It has no cover right now, by the way.
That's nice and all, but my god, is that thing annoying me.
Yeah, it's refusing to leave the thing.
I'll just throw another guiding bolt at it.
Throw another rock.
Maybe fire an arrow at it first or something.
No, because my guiding bolt doesn't even hit.
Okay, fair enough. Throw
Was
another
it
rock.
7? And then as my bonus action, I'll throw an arrow at it.
What is the arrow? 14 hits.
19.
What?
I have a plus
Okay,
5.
Yeah. Roll the margin.
And takes 8 points of radiant damage.
8 points of radiant damage.
Mhm.
Man, this concept is actually so fun. Okay, let's roll the con save. Okay, a 4. It fails. The Spectre is fired out. It is straight up kicked out of the skeleton so far back it hits the wall, and dies from the 2 points of bludgeoning damage it takes over there.
Amazing.
It dissolves into ectoplasm on the ground, and the combat encounter ends.
By the way, Zoria's starry form is very featureless. Like, you can barely make out the shape of her face, and yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
it doesn't seem to actually have any clothing that stand out from the body. It's just very
Okay.
featureless.
Akeem is mesmerized.
As the combat ends, you guys breathe deeply, confused and utterly, and in utter shock to the types of creatures you just had to deal with. Although the ones of you who noticed the ectoplasm would probably be compelled to like bottle it for further use. It might
Yeah,
be
that would be
useful for
me.
others.
That would be me.
Yeah, Xavier's done
Fucking
who's
undead.
disgusting and
me.
insane enough to do that.
Give me all the ectoplasm, all of it.
Okay, you managed to collect 4 vials of ectoplasm. What do you guys do?
Well, that's
It's a weird.
quite a.
Well, before we
What?
move on, anyone requiring medical assistance?
What's she doing there, Soria?
Now that you mention it, she would just kind of like the face would turn towards you, and it's kind of creepy. And like after a while, would just kind of start disappearing.
that?
I actually don't know. I don't really know what just happened.
Starter's just kind of like rushing around right now, looking for more enemies, not fully aware that the last one has died. But having concluded this aspect of her turn, she takes a moment to take her breath and kind of comes to a bit.
Your eyes stop glowing,
Just now,
and his
can
ear
I?
stops glowing a little. It's still lighting, but not,
Okay.
Continue.
Just now, just pat Soria's head and then walk over to Xavier and say, I need some healing.
Yeah, which is Xavier getting out his tools from his like pouch on the side. First, I'm gonna use like I don't know. It's just start with spell. Casual heal. Where is it? Cure wounds.
By the way, I will walk over
8.
here.
Shell.
8 HP.
8.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use a practitioner's kit. It's also a class feature where I can use the practitioner's kit to heal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Roll your healing.
That would be. Let me check for 1 second. How many HPs or what do I roll? What is it?
But are you healing me more?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not a spell.
He's taking an action to basically use the same thing as a medicine kit.
Exactly. But
Oh.
I can use it like 5 times.
But I'll kind of no. I'm fine now.
Sure. Anyone else?
Yeah, same. Zoria would also start looking around if anybody else was hurt while Xavier is healing Josana.
Starter's probably holding an area where she got grabbed by one of the specters. I cannot describe the injury off my own awareness of these monsters, though.
Sure. I'll cast Healing Word on Sonata. At 2nd level. You get 9 HP back.
That heals me back more than what I can actually heal right now.
Nice. While Zoria is still kind of dazed, she like wobbles over to Sonata and tries to comfort her, and the words are weirdly healing her.
Wait, why did the music end? Did I not loop it? I'm an idiot.
Then Smarty goes, I might have been seeing yellow then, but were you made of stars?
I don't really know what happened.
Really no either. I just kind of got hit a couple times, and next thing I know, I hear these ghosts breaking
I found it.
and dying.
It's equal to a level 1 healing
Yeah,
wounds.
I don't know. It felt really weird. I felt very hollow in some way, but it was weird, Sonata. I don't know.
Hakim and Josana, from the spot you guys are standing in, you can see a trapdoor obscured by a bunch of dust in that room. Normally, I would ask someone to roll for it, but since Josanna's Lily is lighting the place up, you guys can see it clearly.
Also, I can see clearly.
The colors don't help, sadly. It's kind of obscured by lack of colors, so to speak.
No, it is not. This
yes,
brightly
it
lit in here for me.
Yeah. You see in black and white in dark vision. That's how dark vision works.
Except Yosenna still has the flower made out of
Yeah, that's
torchlight.
exactly what I said. That is exactly what I said. I would normally make you roll for it, except Josanna has literal light on it, so yeah, it's working.
Okay. So see the trap door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
There's like a bar gate between us, though, right?
Yeah.
I'll try the key.
Okay, you try the key. It rotates halfway through and then breaks.
Oh, well, that key is useless. Any way to get this out?
well, I can pull out my tools again.
You got this, Josanna. Take guidance. Zoria's still just out of it. She's like, you got this, you got this.
1 second, I have a meme for this.
23.
23. You manage to break the lock completely. It shatters, opening the gate wildly with an extremely loud screech. No. Okay, good. Around you appears to be chests, a bunch of them. The brown things in here are chests.
Guess we'll try to open them. How does opening them go?
Smoothly.
Yeah. What can we find?
Inside the first 3 chests, you do not seem to find anything. Until you reach the 3rd chest, you don't seem to find anything useful, but you go there out of just, sense of exploration, so to speak. You open the last chest, and inside you find really, really dusty clothing and a journal.
Oh, what does it say in the journal?
I'll send you the main subtext that you're looking for, so to speak.
Okay.
But just so I can remember, because I don't seem to have this in my note, did the ghost give you guys a name? Like the one that sent you here?
No,
talked
he
to us.
didn't even talk to us. He
Okay.
just kind of phased through us and then over.
Yeah, I was.
No, he did talk to Hakim.
Yeah, but not like name wise. He just told us that he was
Okay.
bound to this place and didn't know why.
Mhm.
Is he in the
Yeah,
boat,
well,
or is he?
All right.
Like he
Uh,
talked to us, but he just told us the story. He didn't really
He
react
talked at
to
us,
any of the things we said.
Also, he talked at us. He didn't.
Yeah,
wait,
exactly. That's what I meant. Thanks. I didn't know the words for that.
Jocelyn, can you read under common?
No.
Okay, then you cannot read this. You can
I
only
can
read the
read
title.
under common.
Do you pass it around to see which one of the party can read it?
Yeah, I'll pass it around because I have no need for different
Okay.
people to read it.
Oh, I can read this.
Okay. As you take a look at it, it's titled Arnold Demir. I'll send the name in the thingy.
I'll just read
Just
it.
give me one
out
because
loud.
just give me one because I haven't what's it called? I haven't actually written down what it's supposed to say because I'm an idiot. Or rather, I did, but I didn't hit the Control S button.
Checks out.
So let me just remember what I was supposed to write in here.
Mhm.
Inside it, you find a tiny sketched, shaded portrait of black and white of a rather old, stubby human with a foot made of wood.
Mhm.
It reads as what I'm about to send you.
Does this match the description of the ghost that we saw?
They're both fat. The ghost was kind of featureless, so you couldn't
Does the
really
ghost have a
tell
peg
more.
leg?
It didn't really seem like it did or didn't. It just floated.
Oh, fair enough. This text is very interesting, you guys.
Starks peers over it.
Well,
I can't read it. What's it saying to you?
Well, I'll tell you in a second.
So Starks looks very carefully at Hakeem's eyes. Are his eyes normal?
Yes,
Nice.
they're regularly reading the paper. It's a log. It's talking about how they were hit by a storm and had to get back to some port. They tried to fix up the ship, and they have stopped here to relax.
The island described in the text, I'm just thinking like the subtext basically, because I
Yes.
couldn't be bothered to write the entire thing again. It was a very long thing. Anyways, the island described is not the same as this one. It's a little further out.
Okay, it was a different island, but they were an island and stayed there to relax.
So it's just like what my book said, kind of.
They ran into a drowning pirate ship. Yeah, so far it
Yeah,
checks
yeah.
out. Crew wanted to loot the pirate ship.
Mm-hmm.
yes. Well, at least the story adds up.
And the next day they were hiding in a room. In June's room specifically, but there was only one skeleton there, so the second skeleton is no longer in there. We are safe to assume that anyway. This last part doesn't really make sense, but I might get something from it. These people were murdered by what seems to be people. And and whoever wrote this was named Arnold Demir and was first made on the ship.
You can copy paste the text into the server by the way, if you'd like to.
Yes, I will copy and paste this into the server notes.
At least the two stories adds up, so That's something. This trapdoor. Does anyone want to enter it?
I mean, we need to open it first.
That can be arranged
Well then,
if it's locked.
help,
Yes.
help as much as I can.
You got this.
You got this shit.
Is the trapdoor locked?
No, it's not.
Aw.
It will still help lift it, because it might be heavy.
It's really heavy, however.
Well then. Come on, with our combined strength of like...
Minus
no.
5.
and
Yeah.
the you got this, Josena. Don't forget
And
that.
the D4, so, you know.
So
You do
minus
realize
1.
that guidance requires you to touch people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pat on the shoulder.
I just kind of poke Josena every single time.
But you have to just run up to her, to Booba. It's like,
I'm assuming with people we don't have to roll for it, or
You'll eventually be able to lift up. It'll take you a bit of time.
that's fine. Is that what we do because there's some like smell that comes out, or?
No, I'm just joking. Hold on.
Ah.
very honest.
I'm good. Yeah, no, I have this really bad habit of sometimes breathing while drinking water. You can imagine what that does.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You find yourself led down with a ladder. If you go towards the absolute left side of the thingy, you can find the ladder leading you down into the first square, like in the center, like around here, kinda.
Mhm.
Do you see on the left?
Yes, but I haven't jumped down, so.
Okay, I'm just saying. The place is pitch dark, and your light does not seem to seep in. It's a very deep ladder.
I can see into it.
Hmm.
I can even see
That's like
past
just
the
leans
lights.
over, holding a spear over.
Yeah.
I think this might help with you. Just
The
like
light
using a
does
spear as a torch.
Yeah, the light does not seem to help enough. Hakim, however, you'll be able to glean what I'm about to DM you.
I had a stupid plan.
You see what I just sent you, basically.
Fair enough.
Hakim.
I can sort of like point it out. Like over there is a stone that is crushing down the skeleton. Perhaps moving the boulder will lift the curse of our friend.
But if lifting a boulder is a task, maybe Sonata should go down there.
Well, I mean, we can all go and attempt to lift a boulder. I believe even Sonata cannot lift a boulder by herself.
Surely, if all of us go downstairs, it's gonna be harder than just a few of us.
Why would it be more difficult if more
Well, we
people
won't
help?
fit.
It's okay. What is this? Is this like the bow, of like the very bottom of the ship, or is this like
Yeah.
a small room? Yeah, this is the very
It's-
bottom of the ship.
It is the very bottom of the ship, and I would like to highlight that the place is very, very difficult to move into. Furthermore, it looks like someone dug into the ground to place this guy.
I mean, fair enough. I will relate.
Like,
that.
this is even below the ship itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, getting in here is a little bit of a problem, but we can still move the boulder. Like it's at least 2 or 3 people. So,
So, who would like to
Sonata and
participate?
who else here looks muscly?
Zoria kinda does. I think
No,
you,
Zoe
Joseph.
probably has a 10.
Yeah, she has a 10.
Yeah,
The other,
Josana.
the three of you have an 8.
I do not have an 8. I have a 10 as well.
Then you, Josana, and Zoya.
Well,
Because the other two straight up have no strength.
one of you can follow me down. I will lead the way. I'll
I don't suppose Hakim has to spell enlarge, does he?
Nope.
That's a problem.
Because no one uses that.
Enlarging it down there would be a problem because you wouldn't fit anyway.
You would. You just break a bunch of wood and you might make the entire thing collapse on top of you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If that's what I'm down there.
Wait, so who's going down?
Me,
Hakim, Sonata, and someone.
I asked for one other person, but I can't force you. At least not legally.
Yeah, you know,
Josana's gonna
I'm 8 strings.
step
Just
to
go.
the side because she is not strong.
Okay, Xavier decided that he's gonna follow.
I'm
No,
not
didn't.
strong either, but I can tell myself I got this, and then it's a little better.
Alright. So who's going down?
Well, I'm just going to drop Sonata down there. There's one person.
Okay, Sonata's down there.
2.
Zoria's down there. Hakim,
I am down there.
look at the left of the Shmefi.
Oh, at the
Boop.
left of the Schmeppy. Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to move the Schmeppy for the stream people.
Mm-hmm. It's a small box.
Yeah, I still need to move it. Okay. People watching the stream are gonna be dizzy after that, but you know. Okay, yeah. Can I still investigate the area if it still looks additionally precarious? More than
There's
it
absolutely
actually
nothing down here.
Well then, let's go.
Descending was difficult because there are a bunch of wood planks and other stuff in your way, but there is nothing in here.
Well then, let's go. Let's try to move this.
You
further.
got this, Zoria.
I will lend the help action to Sonata.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I was gonna head towards the boulder on top of the wrapped skeleton and try to push it, I suppose. Okay, yeah, this is gonna make it impossible to move.
Yeah, I'll move it like this.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are gonna try to move it from that point on. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and like craft a scene, right? So what ends up happening is that Hakim goes ahead and like he basically looks at Sonata, looks at her great spear, which looks extremely sturdy. He kind of gets the idea of putting it like to the back of the thing, as Zoria and Sonata could push using it instead of pushing the boulder, which would be much easier. And that is his help action. Sonata and Zoria grab the spear and shove like opposite to each other as they put it, not opposite to each other, like on the same way together, as they put it into the back of the boulder. Make an athletics check, both of you. One of you gets advantage.
I'll go with advantage. Hey.
No.
Oh, I only got an 18.
Well, I will add my d4. 13.
Okay, so you managed to get an 18 plus 13. With a very mighty roar from Sonata and a very loud shriek from Zoria. You two
Nice.
managed to shove the boulder off of the poor skeleton under it. Give me a second, I'm just doing something. This is not the skeleton, this is the boulder. Can you... There we go. This is the skeleton. As you move it, a very, very, very loud shriek takes place. And this is where I'm gonna end the session.
Well,
And not from Zoria.
Josana wanted to still talk. I don't know if she wants to do it out in the open or in DMs with Xavier. I am not
What?
totally catching that.
I can, but I think it's more fun if people can hear it. But
Well
yeah.
then, have it. I mean,
We could consider the conversation that happened before you guys went down there.
or while. Like you
Yes.
said, it's precarious or difficult at the very least.
Yeah, but like she wasn't going down with you, so like yeah, after like 3 to 4 seconds, you would have made your way down the ladder anyways. Not all the way down, but still.
Well, potato, let them have the conversation.
Yeah. It's something that happened before. Go ahead.
So Xavier, I'm pretty sure you would be okay with this, but I need someone else that we could trust.
For what?
A little ritual.
You want to make a ritual?
I have a ritual that I would like to try out.
Well, who do you think you're comfortable with, I guess?
I would know that you would be okay with it, but I'm not sure who else would be okay with it. And well, you know what kind of
Duch.
stuff we're talking about. So
Well, I mean, only 2 people who cast magic was Hakim and Zoria.
they don't need to know how to create magic to participate.
You don't need magic with it?
I'm the one who does the magic. I just need your blood.
What is it about? What are you gonna make?
Well, I haven't tried it before, but it's supposed to kind of bind ourselves with each other and well, should aid with healing, I assume.
If it's some kind of dark magic, I don't think Zoria and Hakim would be okay with it.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking too.
But I'm pretty sure Sonata can help if you don't need magic with it.
And I'm thinking Esmeray would be good.
Esmeray is good, but she's quiet. She's already in dark magic.
Isn't
So.
that good that she's quiet about it?
Well, sure. I don't know what you want the third person to do that would decide who
But
would be picked. But
yes, but I just need the blood. So
if it's just some kind of a vessel or someone to do something else, I think helpful out of the group. She's more helpful than Esmeray. Esmeray would need some time to convince and not annoy us and all of that. But if magical needs, then I guess Esmeray would be best because she already knows some dark magic.
that is true.
So it is up to you to decide or explain more what the ritual would be, and I would persuade you.
Well, I'll see what I can come up with then.
In the meantime, like before this conversation, Zephyr would be looking in some special book he just got lately. Yeah, he'd been reading it for like, I don't know, a couple of days now, and it's about to end. So I guess what in this book would be uncovered next session.
Yes.
There's no time now.
Then
Yeah.
Okay,
we can,
session is over.
then,
Thanks to everyone for attending the session. It's been our pleasure as always. And before end the session, we would like to thank the few artists and creators who have helped us bring this to light. Namely the musicians, being Fiechter Brothers, Makai Symphony, Serpent Sound Studios, The Vault of Ambience, Adrian von Ziegler, Ivan Duch, and Alexander Nakarada. Thank you all for the music that has helped us produce this scenery. And thanks to the artists who have drawn their characters and other characters, namely Esmeray, who is absent today, has been drawn by Cini, her own player. Hakim Sonata Zoria, our very own picture, background, and art for different scenes, were drawn by Chiara, the player behind Zoria. Josena was drawn by Tora PNG, and Xavier and my very own icon were both drawn by Vatline. The Twitters for every artist, I believe, can be found in the description minus Esmeray's, for she didn't really link it. As for the composers, the YouTube channels for all of them, which is where we derive the music from, is found in the description as well. Most of the music that was used in this session, at least, was Adrian von Ziegler. I don't believe I used music from anywhere else. No, I did use some from Makai Symphony, actually. However, the playlist that we use for this campaign itself is derived from all of the musicians I have named. As always, thanks to all of you for attending, and we are out.